What up, YouTube, man? How y'all living, bro? I just recorded this whole vid, man, but I didn't like how I said everything, so I'm gonna just come straight and direct to you with it again. So I'm not gonna talk about nothing else. I'm gonna jump straight into it. You see the topic of this video, man. This is why you must become the observer. Why you must continue to increase your skill of being an observant type of person. You feel me? So like, let me give y'all I'm gonna give y'all two examples. The first one I'm gonna give y'all is like probably one that y'all probably really want to hear more, probably more entertaining. So I did a video with this chick, right? The video actually like how to get your bib back or something like that. And it's somebody that I used to deal with, stopped dealing with, started back on and off or whatever the case like that. At one point I moved, I'm out here in Wisconsin, I'm not in Louisiana. I moved here, but at one point while I'm out here, me and her began to, you know, talk every single day. And that was something that we used to do X amount of time ago, and we almost got kind of serious, but we didn't. But we started talking every day type of thing. And so with us talking every day, one thing about this person though, which I really like about her, is that she make you feel like you could really be, I don't know, like that man, like I don't know how to explain it. Like some women, they want to compete with you dominantly and all of that. Like this person, I like that. So with that being said, a lot of the time I just be chilling on the phone or whatever. So with her doing that, it allowed me to be more observant and pay attention more to what really be going on, what be said, and make me want to be more attentive and say things that I know she may or may not be like, damn, you really remember that or whatever, just stuff like that. So I say that to say, I noticed as we on the phone, right? So me and her, like I said, it came to a point we was on the phone every single day. So slowly but surely, the first thing I noticed was that the amount of times we would be on the phone, like not necessarily amount of singular times, but amount of time we would be on the phone, it kind of got shortened. Like at one point we'd stay on the phone all day. She at school, she'd set her phone up, put the headphones in, and she'd just talk to me the whole day at school. I'd be working, having an AirPod in, doing whatever like that. So I just started noticing like it'll be time, all right, cool, I'm finna go back in school, or you know, I'm going on my break or whatever like that. So I'm like, you know, not upset about it. I didn't feel no type of way. I didn't grew out of tripping over small stuff a long time ago. So, you know, I like I say, I learned to let things present themselves. So, next thing that happened was that the amount of time singularly that we would get on the phone a day would, you know, slowly start to decrease. You understand? And so the next big thing I noticed was that, like when we get on the phone, like even if somebody called while we on the phone at first, it didn't matter who it was. She not answering, or if it's her mama, really the only time she can be like, my mama calling me, I'm gonna call you right back. And she'll hang up the phone and call back in a few seconds, you feel me? So like, somebody started calling the phone, and she wasn't saying my mama calling, but she also wasn't calling right back, you feel me? So me not saying nothing, like I say, I'm not gonna get spiteful, get to tripping or nothing like that. I mean, I'm thousands of miles away, you know, if it's somebody that's around you that, you know, could make you happy or whatever like that, then by all means, go for what's gonna, you know, make you glow and grow, you feel me? So, like cool. So, the next thing I noticed is that, like, when the phone will ring, like, you know, like you can hear it sometimes on FaceTime, like, her face will light up, like, Kool-Aid smile, like you could see it in her face, like her eyes like start to glimmer almost, you feel me? Like, so she like, I gotta call you right back, and it was like enthusiasm. I gotta call you right back. Like whenever somebody calling you and you're on the phone with somebody, and, you know, you see that name and you like, yeah, like this is who I really want to talk to. So I'm like, cool, never tripped on it or nothing. So today we on the phone. It happened today. She I don't even know how we was talking about it. I probably was saying some slick, crazy. I don't know, bro. I really don't remember what I said. But and I was like, man, I kind of slid it in there. I'm like, man, oh yeah, and two, I already know about that nigga you've been dealing with, man. Which is cool. They say if somebody's lacking in one department and somebody is producing in that department, then hey, you got to do what you got to do. Like kind of just sliding him in there slick. She like, what? No, I ain't talked to no. I said, listen, bro, I already know. Hey, one thing about it is that, I pay attention to you, you feel me? And I'm like, man, I'm going to tell you the biggest thing they gave you away. And I ain't say everything I told y'all, so, y'all got to keep that on the under. But I said, man, it's just your face. Like, whenever your phone will ring, the first thing you told me when we started talking, like, man, whenever when I'm dealing with somebody, I'm all in with them. Like, if you start taking up my time, like I'm giving the same amount of time to you back, I'm giving you what you give me. You feel me? So obviously, Buddy must be providing something to you that you enjoy and you like, and you reciprocating it back. You feel me? And a side effect of that is that me being on the phone with you, I'ma just see it. You probably not even noticing, which is her face. I'm talking about glowing and enthusiastically getting on the phone and rushing off the phone, you feel me? So she's just in there like in awe, like her mouth dropped, like she's smiling though. She's like, you not mad? I'm like, no, man, I'm not mad at all. Like at the end of the day, you grown, number one. But number two, I always, gonna choose happiness for myself and being in a with a person I enjoy being with, for lack of better terms, that I can be with. Shit, we thousands of miles away, then unhappiness or unsatisfactory or whatever like that. So she's like, yeah. She's like, but I still fuck with you. I'm like, yeah, man. I really like, my mom want to like kind of just did it, but we older than that, man. Like yeah, we just kind of stayed on the phone, chopped it up, chilled or whatever, talked, but nothing too serious though. Like talking about, man. She's still cool as hell though. That's my dog for sure. But if they happen to pop out, I would support it for sure. But that's just one little small way right there. Just being observant, man. You understand? Not speaking on it too soon. That's the biggest part of that. You can observe and see a lot of stuff, but don't speak on it right away. Let things unfold and present themselves to you. You feel me? So this is another thing. This shorter work, man. So in meetings, bro, me and my cousin, we got this thing to it like, one of us will be like the speaker in the meeting, and the other person, we didn't even establish like this what we doing, but it's just how the meetings be going. One of us will be like the talker, and we be speaking and explaining everything and coming up with plans, talking about whatever we talking about, you understand? And the other one will be the person that just kind of the fly on the wall, won't say nothing. Like every response will be coming from the person who started the conversation and responding and coming up with questions, things like that. So like, one thing I always notice is that the person who's the observer notices more like of the bigger picture of what's going on, rather as the person who's fully engaged in the conversation, which their focus is on the conversation, is sometimes blinded and not seeing full picture, you feel me? So that kind of made me think like, man, maybe it's a way for me to develop my skill of becoming a type of person that can oversee, you feel me, as I'm going through it. And I be kind of working on it slowly and surely. One way that I know is that now I'm now more than ever, which I still got a lot of growing to do, but I'm able to correct myself while I'm going through something. I know that I talked to y'all about that, saying, man, I noticed it started out by me figuring out what I was doing wrong. Then I started figuring out sooner sooner after I did something wrong, what I did wrong. Then it'll be directly after what I did wrong, I knew what I did. But I'm learning, and now I'm seeing that I'm starting to know and act on things as I'm doing wrong, and not necessarily wrong, but not acting in my best light or in the best version of myself, for lack of better terms. You follow what I'm saying though. But yeah, I'm starting to notice that while it's happening. And so I say that to say that's a skill that I be trying to, work on myself. And I say that to you, that it's easy for to do it with the things that we like obviously talking to shorties or whatever like that. But on the more so the business and the things that's really going to set us up and the things that matter, I think that we can always work on those things for sure. And I think that once you start looking at life in the light that I'm honest with everything and I want to grow in every aspect, these things sort of become intertwined, and it makes it more easier for me to apply a skill that I'm good at in one category to another category. Even though I might not be as good at it, I know that I have a skill set that can allow me to be successful in this field, if that makes sense. So just switching it over to this next lane or avenue or whatever, and a lot of life start becoming like that. Instead of everything being like, oh, here, all around, it's like one circle, and it's like flowing like a sail or something like that. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I think that just growing and coming up, you start realizing and looking at things maybe more deeply than you should. But I like that because they allow you to take a deep dive into something and see what it has to offer, and allows you to make a good, sound statement about what something is, and you can be okay with living and dying on it and not having to worry about, is this really this? You feel me? So I think that's why it just takes so long and take your whole life for you to really gain all the wisdom and knowledge. That's why I think that y'all should just, to get ahead the quickest, act on the knowledge and the wisdom that the people you love and trust are giving you, because they done lived, and they almost like little cheat codes to it for real. But obviously we got a problem doing that or whatever. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. Just sit back, relax. Things are gonna unfold for you. You down this journey, you down this path, you going down these things and doing these things for a reason, man. Through him, you gonna conquer it all. Just put your faith in him, and it was already done. I'm out here.
I went through hell and back, and I came back a better me. Said this so many times, but I swear I finally see.